Hi Pisces, hope you're all doing well. This is a weekly elemental reading for you for the period of the 1st to the 8th of February 2021. We're now in a new month of February and we are in Aquarius season at the moment, but we will be moving into Pisces season, so that's exciting as well. But this is a weekly reading for the 1st to the 8th of February, and it's an elemental reading based on collective energy, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. Please use your discernment and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It might be worth you checking your moon and your rising sign as well to get a bigger picture. But as always with any readings and guidance, please use your discernment. And full disclaimer and terms can be found on my website, details of which in the description box, along with how you can book a personal reading. With this particular spread, we're going to be looking at the thoughts, so we're going to be looking at the air energy with the swords. We're going to be looking at the cups energy, water energy, in terms of feelings and emotions. We're going to be looking at the stability and grounded energy with the pentacles and the earth energy at the bottom of the spread. And we're also going to be looking at the wands energy, so that fire energy of taking action towards passion. And then I'm going to pull a major arcana for the middle, just to see what overall message we have. And I've got supporting oracle decks that I will use as well for further messages. So with that being said, let's get into this message from Spirit for you. So Spirit, thank you for providing messages for Pisces for their highest good from the pure white light of unconditional love and divine source energy. What do we have for Pisces, please, in relation to their thoughts and communication? What do we have in relation to the air energy? What do we have in relation to the air energy for Pisces, please? 1st to the 8th of February 2021. That one there. Okay. Spirit, what do we have for Pisces, please? 1st to the 8th of February in relation to their feelings and their emotions with the water energy. What do we have for Pisces' highest good? What do Pisces need to know in relation to thoughts about their feelings and emotions? And there. So yeah, thoughts, that one, feelings and emotions. And then Spirit, what do we have in the pentacle energy, the earth energy for Pisces? Earth energy for Pisces' highest good, please. What do we have? That one wants to come out. That one's a bit more difficult. A bit of difficult energy there with the groundedness. Maybe an opportunity for grounded. Okay, so we have the fire energy with the wands. What do we have for Pisces' highest good, please, in relation to the fire energy? 1st to the 8th of February 2021. 1st to the 8th of February 2021. There's two that want to come out there. And remember also, Pisces, that time is fluid. Roles can be reversed. Please take what resonates. And also it could relate to a cross watcher as well. If it's your message, it's your message. But at the end of the day, free will is always to be taken into consideration with any readings as well. So from the major arcana, what do we have as the overall message for Pisces' highest good, please, for the 1st to the 8th of February 2021? 1st to the 8th of February 2021. What do we have for Pisces, please? Thank you. So we have that one there. Lovely. And then what I will do, Pisces, is I will take oracle card after. So we'll see what we've got first of all with this reading. So in the thoughts energy, the air energy. Okay, that's amazing. And the reason why I'm laughing, Pisces, is because the King of Swords came out in the monthly reading for you as the spiritual advice card. So that's very, very appropriate to have in terms of the thoughts and communication. There is a need to step into the King of Swords energy in terms of using your wisdom and using your communication to truly express what it is you want. The King of Swords, he is very, very confident in terms of what he wants, and he expresses it. He uses wisdom, uses his communication, and he gets what he wants because he expresses it clearly. We are in Mercury retrograde, so that to bear in mind in terms of communication. There is room for miscommunication during this time, but ultimately expressing that truth expressing that deep truth within you to yourself even, but also to others in terms of what it is you're wanting to go for, and beliefs, etc. It's just having that truth and expressing it confidently as a leader would. So that's very appropriate because it came out. So what do we have in terms of feelings and emotions for Pisces, 1st to the 8th of February? Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. So it may be that there is a messenger of love coming in for you. And I say a messenger, it could be a message. But this knight here, he is a bit of a hopeless romantic. He wears his heart on his sleeve. So I would feel what's kind of coming through for me is that need to be open and receptive to love, because there could be messages of love coming in. And remember, love can take many forms. It doesn't always have to relate to a romantic connection, but certainly, you know, it makes me feel as well, with this horse. You know, he's just got off his horse, but he's quite laid back, but he has got the romance there. So the need to be open and receptive to love for you Pisces in this week. In our earth energy, okay, this is interesting. So I had a feeling before I flipped it over that it would actually relate to this one, and it does in some way. But the Five of Pentacles is traditionally known as the victim card. In this deck, I love how it's depicted, really, because we see the key and we see the lock. It's there, you know, she can actually unlock the door, but she's sat almost wallowing in emotion and pain and sadness, and she can't even see what's there because she's either blocking it out from too much pain, or, you know, she just can't see it because she's been through too much. And again, not gender specific, just relating to the character on the card here. But you know, you could have been going through pain that's made you a bit closed off to opportunities, and it's led to a bit of imbalance in terms of the groundedness. It's ultimately recognizing that things we go through actually happen for us to teach us valuable life lessons, and to show us the way, ultimately to show us what we're worth. And the reason why I felt it kind of related to this is because, you know, if you're sat in this mode, Pisces, how are you ever going to be able to be open to receive love? So there is a need to look at that and actually release pain from the past in order to be open and receptive to love that's coming in, again, in many forms. So what do we have with the fire energy, with the wands? We have two cards that came out from Spirit. So what have we got here? Interesting. So 5 of Wands came out in the monthly as well for you Pisces. So that's all about sort of, you know, competition. It can be conflict, challenges, but sort of that competitive energy here, because they're all striving to get to the top. But I also see it as a bit of a working together, or an opportunity to work together rather than against each other. And we have the King of Wands as well that came out. So there's two kings on the table here. It could be that you're dealing with a fire sign and an air sign, in terms of the king's status. But this king is very much confident in terms of, you know, I'm going to go after this. I'm going to take action towards my passion. And that's it. Very, very confident, very focused, very driven, very entrepreneurial, and obviously has the strength of the lion within and really, really uses that. So there is this need to call forth your inner lion to really express and go after what it is you want, and maybe inject a bit of, you know, healthy competition. But if there's opportunities to work with people, then that is so much the better, because, you know, when we can work with others rather than against them, it's all good. But it's ultimately what's driving you to actually go towards it and to be focused in terms of, you know, the strategy that you need to get to that point, comes from the strength of the King of Wands. So very good there. And also, you know, he goes after what he wants, as does the King of Swords. You know, he's very good at taking action, and the King of Swords is very good at expressing his truth and expressing what he wants. So they both have, you know, that powerful leadership quality, hence why they are in the king status. But it is really, really delving deep within and finding that courage within you and finding that truth within you to express. this week. The major arcana we have in the middle is Death and Rebirth. So it did come out in the reverse, and you know, there may be a need to actually accept transformation that's happening. Perhaps there's a bit of resistance to it, a bit of fear to it. So there is a need to actually recognise that transformation is positive and powerful. Often we go through it after we've been through quite a difficult time, a challenging time, but it allows us to recognise what works for us and what doesn't work for us, what we can tolerate and what we don't want to tolerate in our lives, and you know, what's important to us at the end of the day. And this is very much a portal energy for that transformation, so it is very positive. We'll see what the Oracle deck has. So Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. Let's see what we have, please, for Pisces. Spirit, can you give us a card for Pisces for the week of the 1st to the 8th of February for their highest good? What do we have for Pisces highest good, please? What wants to come out? And that one wants to come out. Okay. So we have diligence, which reminds me of the Eight of Pentacles card in Tarot, but having that due diligence of putting the work and effort in to working towards what you want, which is actually represented in this, isn't it, really? Calling forth the King of Wands energy and using the strategic approach with the Five of Wands, practicing that diligence to go after what it is you want, and you know, flying like a bird free, using that confidence to take flight in terms of what you want to go after. And we have embracing. So this is beautiful because this is actually embracing the quiet times, embracing the solitude, and it just makes me think of reflection. But there's a purity here with the white, and also the waters, still waters, calm waters, so very much within emotions. So again, it could actually correspond to this Knight of Cups, being open to receive love, but maybe having to sit with yourself in terms of, you know, meditating, checking in with your soul, checking in with your intuition, truly embracing that solitude with yourself and that self-love aspect to then allow you to be open to receive love that's coming in. Let's see what the Moonology deck have. Okay, that one's gone on the floor. For you, Pisces. Okay, very powerful there. Have faith in your dreams. So there's a need to have faith throughout all of this. Any resistance to transformation because of perhaps what you've been through in the past, there's a need to have faith in your dreams, to move out of this energy of feeling that things have been lost, or attaching yourself to sadness and grief from the past, and have that faith, have the faith in the divine, but ultimately the need to express self-love and to step into the King of Swords and King of Wands energy by going after what it is that you want, having faith but also taking action in the appropriate way. So that's very powerful as well, very, very powerful. And I just think it's definitely key to practice self-love. Self-love is important. It all starts from within, and often, you know, we have to go through challenges to bring about this transformation, but we also have to go through challenges to recognize, you know, what it is we are worth. And actually that's an enabler for us to look at self-love and self-worth in that respect. So, you know, check in with yourself, but really try and step into those modes of, you know, the King of Swords energy, expressing your truth, even if it's just to yourself, and King of Wands with going after your desires, having faith in your dreams, putting the due work and effort in, but definitely checking in with yourself and making sure that you know you're worthy of so much, because there are opportunities around. So I hope that finds you well, Pisces. As I say, it's not going to resonate with everybody. Use your discernment, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It could be someone else's story, and I'll be back for another weekly next week. The monthly is available for you to check out as well for February, and I wish you all the best in the meantime. Love and blessings. Bye bye.